Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Today we're discussing Tesla and a few other companies who have had earnings. Well, I'm going to start with Nvidia. Well, they beat earnings, but their outlook isn't too good. And Nvidia isn't the type who usually downplays their outlooks. So they've gone down. I will give it a few days before I even look at it. I would want it to go down a bit more, below 470 at least. And it's been on a huge run, as you know, and so that hasn't even touched it. No. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Savvy Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Walmart smashed earnings like I thought, but the reason I didn't go in pre-earnings, because as I thought, I found out that after July their sales have been terrible, so expect the next earnings to be terrible. So I'm staying clear until after then. Expect it to drop, and then I will choose an entry point. Now, Tesla, my Tesla. What are we doing here? Now, we have the split. Everyone's saying hold through the split. Someone has just put $55 million on it reaching $2,000 in 2 days. It expires in 2 days. That's one hell of a bet. Do I think it will reach $2,000? Yes. Why are they saying 2 days? Because the report date, the figure that Tesla is in 2 days, is the figure they will split. That's why they're a bit willing to take that risk. Now, I sold one share at $1,904 to go and buy 1.5 shares of Amazon. I needed that capital to be able to buy 1.5 shares of Amazon, along with my other capital from selling certain shares that were profitable. Now, I could go and buy Tesla back and make $26 because it was in the tax-free account, However, I'd like to know, I've got an Amazon share, and if they do split Amazon, I think they will also go on this crazy ride that everyone's going on. Now, the other thing with Tesla, you have to realise, is now they have so much future growth factored in that after the split and after Battery Day and all the run-ups they will have with Battery Day and the split, people going into them and the S&P inclusion, don't expect it to move much for a couple of years like it was for the couple of years before 2019, purely because it has so much future growth factored in. You're looking at 2022 before it moves drastically. You will get volatility where it will go up a little bit, go down a little, you know, because it's a highly volatile stock. But I'm talking about, don't expect movements like it is just had, especially movements it's had this year. These movements this year is where they're factoring in future growth, and so much future growth is factored in, you won't get that. You're more likely to get drops. I said that they should 17, anything over 1700, he should put more shares on the market, buy a lithium mine, nickel mine, put more charging points out, more service points out, to make the experience better for Tesla owners. Otherwise, people will, in increase in Tesla cars, people will stop buying them. However, I'm not going to try and prejudge Elon. He's a much more intelligent man than me. Not that that's hard to do. And we will see what happens. As I said, I went into Amazon. I actually am down on Amazon. I went in at 3280, so I'm 20 bucks down, but then I would be 26 bucks up, so about even. Now, I think long term, but then all this where the stocks are down is because of the Fed. The Fed has come out with a gloom outlook with the curve and everything. I've done videos on that all before. I'm not going to waste too much time on it now. And is so the QQQ, SPY, the S&P, you know, it's all down, and expect it to be down for the next few days, for the next week or so. If you're someone who's banking on your stocks going up, then I would look away from it for the next week or so and come back. Now, you may have noticed I said about Gilead, they had an FDA turned down and the stock plummeted. Bear in mind, the FDA said not in current format. So the way they are dosing their arthritis drug is they're saying they cannot dose it that way. It will not get approval. So they have had to go away. They have to come up with a new format, a new way to dose it. That means it can get FDA approval. If it will, it shoots up. That's if they want to spend time on it. Remember, with remdesivir, they're working on doing it through a nasal application. as well as through the other ways they're applying it, so they can give it to more people. What if they apply that to the arthritis drug? Remember, a lot of people who have arthritis, they can't swallow, they have an NG tube or they're on oxygen, so that could be a good way for them. Anyway, remember, at this price is what they was more or less last year, so it's not a bad entry point. I would give it a day or two. If it drops below 64, then I'd see it as going to tank more. If it doesn't, I would enter. Either way, it's a good price to pick up. Now, I have been trying out a few formats. Please let me know if you like them or if you prefer the old ways. I'm trying to make things a bit more full to you. Now, we said about Canoo, and they're different. Don't look at the loft on wheels only. People were disappointed at Psth not merging HCAC, and this one here is the one I like. It's the sports car. It has a low skateboard, which means the amount of electric needed is less. And look at those wheels, look at that design, that's like futuristic. The truck, no, to tell the truth, the delivery truck, I think there's lots out there. You have Ryvian, who made what, didn't want to, but made one for Amazon because it's the main investor. You have Workhorse and so many that, but you never know, they might do well. But I like this sports car one, and if you see the inside and the way the steering wheel comes out, it does look amazing. Now this, people are not getting how good it is. This is like a luxury minivan based on Volkswagen's old design. There's so much room inside. You can put a table, small table in there, have it as a party van, and then at the same time, if you're going to pick up like pieces of wood or boxes, you can just push them in, move the seats, push them in. It's an amazing thing, and people are not seeing the potential of it. And it's a subscription model. People are saying, why are people going to subscribe to it? Well, when I first went to buy my EV in the UK, they were surprised I wanted to buy the battery outright, because most people lease the batteries. They buy the car, lease the batteries. Look at these. These are the ones. They got a skateboard. That's the main one they do. They're known for. And then you've got a sports car that I love. And then you've got the different trucks. And this one at the end would be ideal for a warehouse like Amazon, although Amazon have their own things. It moves up, it goes out, picks the thing, and then comes back in and goes in. And then it goes outside to the delivery truck, puts it on. Amazing. But the thing is, I think this is going to be a good one. They're working on SUV station. You know, look at it. The seat goes down, so the seats all fold. Now they're working on an autonomous as well, and the fact that it's, you know, it can be autonomous compatible. So they have all the cameras, radars, sensors, so they can either make that themselves, or if they want to save time, they can outsource that to someone like Intel's Mobileye, who Neo use and who Ford have actually contracted for their Mustang. I think people are missing a trick with this. But as I said, most people in the UK lease the battery on their EV when it comes to the Nissan Leaf. Now, the Tesla in the UK, the reason why we didn't, there was a couple of reasons. Firstly, there was only one dealership in the UK at the time. There's more now. Secondly, it cost over 70 grand compared to 14,000 for the luxury model. I bartered with a guy, you know, I'm a bit savvy, and I got like a 30 grand one for 14 grand now, and all add-ons. Now we got the charging points. There wasn't an infrastructure in the UK. There still isn't for the Tesla superchargers, whereas Nissan, they were all over the place. Now, I do think that, look, we would have liked Proterra, yes, because of the board and their background, but I do think this is a good one to have as well. When you think of some of the alternatives, I do think this is a good one. Now, I don't know your opinion, but please leave a comment in the box below. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next video.